channel.
Welcome to the 13 days of Craft-o-ween. Yeah, I kind of messed up the beginning, but that's okay. Hi guys, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and I want to welcome you to, we're going to get to play with this little box for the next 13 days. So I do want to say hello to the folks that are already here in the chat. This is a live stream. Hopefully my internet is fixed. I have not yet called them. I have not yet tested anything. So I don't know if it's going to be better or worse than what we did before. But hello, Miss Linda Gorman. Yay. I do need to reset the first words, and I forgot that I needed to start recording this. So luckily the beginning is good, which means I can download and combine if I need to. Okay, so we are now recording because OBS understood what I said. Isn't that right? Can y'all hear me? That's the first question. I have not, again, I haven't tested everything. I did a couple of things this morning, like adding what we're doing, which is the 13 days of Craft-o-ween, and that we are in day one over here. So I did add that today. Yeah, it looks like you should be able to hear me. I had some issues yesterday because rebooting the computer multiple times. Yeah. Power does go out. Sound check. Good. Hello, Miss Helen Roberts. Thank you so much, honey. Okay, who do we have in the chatty chat today? Let me switch it to live chat so I can see all of the things. And why is that scroll not wanting to work right? Welcome in, Miss Kim. I do need to reset that, though. Let me do that real quick, because the folks that were here early, yay, didn't get their big welcome, and I want everybody to get welcomed in. So we have Miss Maureen Pryor's in the house. ASMR is in the house. We have Robbie Fitzgerald, and oh goodness, I have not checked that yet. Thank you so much for letting me know, though. She says that it says it was sold out. Anyone know if they will restock? So that is a good question for me to take a quick look at. This is something that is also on the scrapbook.com website, and it's been available for a while, so my assumption is that it should be, but I'm going to check Spellbinders first. And the link down in the description should be for Spellbinders. That's on the YouTube side. If you are looking for it on the Twitch side, I will also be adding that. Actually, I've got the links to both of them. Let me copy that out of the supply list, and I will pop that into the chat so that you guys have got it over on the Twitch side too. And I think I'm going to pin that too so that you guys have got it. Okay, let me close that. Let me put that back where I had it. It goes over there. Okay. Now everything's messed up again. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to just rearrange all the things. Oh, thank you so much, Jana. She says she's happy to see my face. Okay, so looking on Spellbinders' site under new arrivals, because it has been available for a little bit. I'm going to just search for it. And hopefully they just, okay, so it does say sold out on Spellbinders. So on scrapbook.com, because I know y'all want to see it and everything, so. Where's the box? Where's the box? I'm having trouble finding it, so let me grab the link. Yeah, copy and paste the link so that I can get to the product, because I looked it up like weeks ago. Weeks and weeks ago. So the Craft-o-ween is discontinued, out of stock. Both of them are saying out of stock. I do not know. I have not heard if they are coming back. My assumption is yes, because today is the first day that we're allowed to actually show y'all what's inside it. So it has been... Linda says, I just finished helping Daisy make 2 cards with the die today. I am Iki too, but she did a great job. And I think Snamplistic had a couple of them 2 weeks ago. So I haven't heard. Let me see if there's anything in our main thing from Yana. But Yana's out of town. She's on vacation. So far... I'm not seeing anything about them being not on there. I do see a message from the forest says, no, that's not what that one was. That was wanting to know if we could post that other thing. Hey, 5 cousins. Yay. Welcome in. Okay. So I'm going to assume, let's do the assumption on the positive side, that it'll be available coming up. We don't know for sure, but we do have the link now in the YouTube side. I don't know if it's on the Twitch side or not because all the things are in the wrong spot. I'm pinning it on the YouTube side so that you guys can get to the link. All right, and I am also seeing YouTube is saying I'm unstable. However, I'm showing no dropped frames. So you guys are going to have to tell me if everything is looking okay. I am going to turn my Halloween music back on because I can. Hello, Miss Idleide. Okay, I need to copy that into the Twitch chat if I can friggin' find it. Zombies already. Okay, so there's okay, there we go. I can post it over there and then I can pin it. Okay, so that's pinned, so that is good. Manually unpinned or at the end of the stream, that is fine. So those are there. All right, I think I'm ready to go. I am going to try to keep this somewhat short. I'm a little bit behind on things because I haven't been here for a week. And Idleide has to check to see if she's been nice or not. So okay, so anyway, I'm going to try to keep this a little bit short. I do not want to be doing this for the next 3 hours and then come back on again tonight because, yeah, I have things I need to get done and I have not had internet for a week. Well, I haven't had streaming stuff. Where's my thing? Did I not put it where I can put it back up? I guess I didn't. There I am. I'm down at the bottom. I want to be up at the top. Anyhow, and I'm going to zoom this out. So this is our little box. It is a little box. It is only 9.5 inches long this way. Yes, I did zoom in so y'all could see it better because I could. Anyway, I am going to try to keep these a little short because I have been doing massively long live streams lately and y'all know that, and I am a little bit behind because I was on vacation last week. I got to tell you the story before I get started on looking in the first thing though. So if you're watching the replay, it's okay. Go ahead, fast forward through. I will try to put timestamps for things in there for you so it's easier for you. But number one, I am going to try to keep this shorter. Number two, we are going to be doing either a live stream or a recorded video. Let me put my face back up. A live stream or recorded video every day through the end of the month because 13 days. We want to do all 13 days, right? So that's my plan. Whether or not it is showing up as being available on the website. Some of you guys will have already ordered this. If it is completely out of stock and not getting any more, I have no idea at this point, but I will keep an ear out. But if it is, some of y'all have already got it, and some of y'all want to play, and some of y'all might want some inspiration, so that's what I'm here for. Okay, so that's kind of the goal. We will be doing other live streams throughout the month and ongoing just like normal Tuesday night at 5 p.m. except for members who get a half hour early to get to kind of hang out with me. Thursdays I go live on Twitch, and I may probably will continue what I've been doing and go to both because you guys seem to like it. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I might throw in a couple of other things just because I need to get some stuff done. But again, I do need to do a lot of behind the scenes things too. The story I want to tell y'all though is that when we went to Texas, I took my laptop. Okay. We get there. We're tired. It's like after 10 o'clock when we get up there. It was like a 13-hour drive from here. So we get there and we get into the little B&B. It's the cutest little house. It's the guest house on a farm. It's the cutest little thing. So we went in there. We put all of our stuff down. We went to bed. Next morning, before Todd gets up, I'm trying to get my stuff situated. You know how you do. You get there and you want to get things where you want them. So I take out my laptop. I'm looking around trying to find the cords. It's like, where the heck are the cords? So what had happened is when we were in the house packing things, Todd's putting things in the car. We were also taking mountain bikes, and he had rented a vehicle, and he was trying to find a way to get everything to fit in there right. And in order to get it to fit into the seat, under the seat, in the floorboard behind my seat, it was kind of too thick. So he took I had a zipper bag with the cords in it, took that out. Okay. And I'm looking for it and we can't find it. So it's like, I guess it got left at home. Todd, what did I was mad at him. Oh my goodness. So on the last day, so I was mad at him. I almost ordered another cord. It was going to take like 3 days for overnight delivery to this place in Kentucky because, yeah, they did not do delivery back in the area we were. I noticed that there's a lot of mountains. There was spotty internet. Anyway, so there were times when we were driving on the road and we didn't have a map because Google Maps didn't work because the internet didn't work because we had no service. So on the last day, actually, as we're packing things up, I move a bag. Todd has this big blue bag. It's probably about like 2 to 3 feet long. And that he always carries his bicycling stuff like for his races. You need to be able to fit all the towels, his wetsuit, his bike pump, all that stuff for when he would do the triathlons, when he was doing Ironman. So we have this big bag, and that's what he carried, like the extra stuff for the bikes. So I moved that, and here is this zipper bag right underneath it. Yeah. I got mad. Hey, ASMR, yay, hey. So I got mad, and I had gotten mad, almost ordered another cord, another power cord, like $60-80 to try to get it there so I could use my laptop, and it was there the whole time. Underneath his bag. So what we think happened is he put it down, and when he opened it, he opened the top flap, because it's got this big flap. It's like basically the size of the thing, and it probably just covered up my cords, and we never found them. So I had no computer for the entire time. I have sent out a couple of emails, got a little bit done on my phone, and discovered there are some things with my email service that just do not work on the phone. It is almost impossible to get the stuff done. So that's why y'all really haven't heard anything from me. It's because I had no computer to work with. But I'm here now, and we're done. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to open up the first day of our Craft-o-ween box. We're going to see first day. I know some of y'all have already peeked. I don't remember if I peeked or not. I do know that they're cute, and I do know that they are really nicely packaged. So when I put everything away, I will be putting them away with that additional packaging because it's cute. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I just had to tell y'all that story because I don't normally get mad at it, but I did, and then I kind of just let it go. It's like, fine. So we spent time with the family. I actually spent time with the family. Bob's parents, his brother, his sister-in-law, his sister-in-law, and their 2 kids that are basically grown now. And It was a lot of fun, and we did way too much. I don't do hiking, but we did do a little hiking, if you want to call it that. Okay, let me turn that back on, turn my face back on. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you open it up. And yes, my paper is probably a little crinkled more than it should be because I think I did probably open it up without taking the sticker off. So I'm not going to take the sticker off this time. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in the box. So first off, we've got this little package, and this kind of threw me. It's like, why are there cards in here? Because this looks like it's a card, right? So that's part of it. Then we've got some fun Halloween sequins, and then we have got I'm assuming y'all can hear me. I'm assuming I'm still live because y'all aren't talking. Y'all are just listening to me. I do appreciate that, so I can try to go faster, but it's like, I'm kind of wondering, are y'all still there? It looks like we're good on both streams, except that Twitch is saying that the bit rate is weird. Okay, Linda said she can hear me. Yay. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to give a welcome one more time for anybody that I might have missed. I love y'all. Okay, so we've got some fun sentiments. I'm going to look at that first and look at it over here where we can actually see it. Hope you have a Halloween to die for. Enter if you dare. Trick or treat. Have a bone rattling Halloween. Creeping it real. Monstrously fun wishes. Wishing you a mysterious Halloween night. Cheers to spooky sips. Happy Halloween. Have a fantastic night. Magic and mischief await. Positively pumpkin-tastic. Oh, I could have used that one on my pumpkin card. Y'all saw those, right? Because I had videos that went up while I was away. And this one was on the 10th, so this one would have been perfect with the positively pumpkin-tastic. Fabulous. I want a piece of you. I just got that. Oh my God. Okay. Have a treat-filled night. Stay spooky, boo, and have a hauntingly good time. So we're going to try to have a hauntingly good time, and we're hoping the internet can handle our live stream today. Okay, so I get tickled. Sorry. All right. So that is our sentiment set. I'm going to leave that out because we will be able to use it. I'm going to leave the sequins out. I'm probably going to repackage them later. I'm going to leave my unicorn, my skeleton here on the side, assuming that it doesn't get in my way. And we're going to take out this little package. So I don't think I need the additional package after this. I'm going to just put the rest of the cards in the box. So we do have 13. Fabulous. This one is day 1. And I'm going to put the rest of these in the box. And then we will be working on this one tomorrow. Okay? So there you see. Actually, I'm going to put these to the side just so we can focus on this guy. Let me zoom in some on it. Okay. So this is the way it comes. They're each individually packaged. They're each individually plastic sleeve. So you do have a plastic sleeve that you can use for shaker cart if you want, except be careful of the hole. There is a hole punched in there, and that's probably so that air could get out and it wouldn't have any kind of a thing. Okay, so this one, day 1. You open it up and look at that. I think this is friggin' adorable. I really like the packaging. I really like that. Let's see. Yes, I have a magnet under here because I packaged some stuff up right before I left. And I think this is going to be cool. Where did I put my trimmer? Hey, Cordelia, welcome in, honey. I missed all of y'all. You know that? I missed all of y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one ready to go. I'm going to leave it in the package. This is 3.5. So I'm going to trim my magnet down to 3.5 just so that it fits. And the cutting is really off, but that's okay. My magnets are not exactly where they need to be, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and square that up and make my little magnet 3.5. And that means it's going to fit inside here perfect. so I can put it away with that. That's going to be fabulous. I love it. Okay. So what we have this little guy. We have this little guy. That's all it is. And it gives you an example of what you can use it for. You can just have him on a card and say, have a fantastic night, because the sentiment goes perfect with him. So why don't we do something like that? And the Todd just walked into the room. Do you want to say hello? Okay. I can change this. I can change the thing. Okay, there we go. I told them that I got mad at you, and then I forgave you because I found it. He's ignoring me. He's right now fixing his coffee and lunch. Stephanie says, hello, Todd, meow. Adelaide says, meow. ASMR says, hey, Todd. Thank you, guys. Okay. And Cordelia says, meow, Todd. Fabulous. Okay. Anyhow, we're going to make this little guy. My creative dreams just followed the channel. Thank you so much. That was a follow over on, I'm going to have to remove my 13 days of Craft-o-ween. Or, give me a second. I haven't tested this. I just added the series and the day on here so we would have it. And now, of course, I want to change something because it needs to have that other bit over the top. So that means I need to move this down. Is it Stream Up Effects? Yes, it's under that. I need that to go under Stream Up Effects. Oh, I need the Stream Up Effects to go up to the top. Let's just move that up to the top. It might work. It might not work. We'll just have to see. Where did I put it? All right. Okay, because I'd rather have that pop up on top of the word. That's one thing I didn't like. Cordelia Alderman, are you feeling better? What? Honey, are you okay? So Jan, and that of course is not where I want it either. I'm going to just have to relayer things. It's okay. Yeah, Jana is asking if Cordelia is feeling better. And Cordelia says, ask me again tomorrow, Jana. It's a roller coaster ride so far. So I don't know what's going on because I have been out of the loop. So now you guys have to tell me in the chat what is going on with Cordelia. And do I need to send you? I need to send you a card, honey. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, we've got this cute little guy here. I did go ahead and get out some paper. Let's see. Do we want to go? I do want to use some red for his tongue. I do want to use some black for pretty much all of him. And I don't know if I want to go with purple or not. I just grabbed some stuff that I had sitting here. I kind of like the red. And this is also because they are small, you're able to do them using a small die cutting machine or your scraps. I'm not going to do that this time because I think I am going to go with the purple. I'm thinking I want to go with glitter. Yeah, let's see if I have any glitter paper right here. I probably do because it's glitter paper. Okay, so Cordelia says, I've been sick of some sort of respiratory something. I went to the doctor yesterday and said this will be a good week to catch up on your reading and favorite TV shows. Well, I hope you feel better, honey. Not being able to breathe or having any kind of breathing issues really sucks. Let's hope it's, well, I had issues and I want to do gold. I want to do that. This would be so pretty for the cape. I had issues a while back, and I think most of you guys know this. I started really pushing my YouTube channel right after I found out that I actually wasn't sick. Because my issues were actually, I think, again, it's where I've had no, I guess a purple with that is the, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah. Sometimes stress can make you think you're having breathing issues. You know me. Yeah, I kind of thought I had stress. I thought I had breathing issues because I was having trouble breathing. And what I think it was stress. And I even noticed yesterday, I've been so away from doing any kind of work related anything for a week. And yesterday my brain was like, okay, I need to get started again. I could feel it breezing up right into the top of my chest. And I could feel that I was starting to have a little bit of trouble. I do have sinus issues still. I think it's just I need to clean all this stuff. I've got way too much dust in here. And I think there wasn't any dust in the B&B. Okay, let's zoom out again a little bit because y'all can't see anything. I am using my new, my new grip. I've already forgotten the name of it, but I did do a video and you guys got to see that already. And what's funny is I made a couple of cards yesterday and I had forgotten that I had this on here. And then I reached it, it's like, oh, that feels nice. So if you haven't tried it, you're going to love it. And it's like $2. It's like really inexpensive. Okay, I'm going to start off with, I guess his hair's going to be glittery too. This is all one piece. So it's going to have his cape, because that's what I wanted to be glittery. It's got his hair and it's got his legs that are all going to be black. Now, I think I'm probably going to cut this out of white also. And the main reason for that is so that everything will stick better. And then I'm just going to cut the cape part off because imagine everything trying to stick to the cape. Stick to the glitter. It's not going to work. So I'm going to actually just use a little scrap over here to make sure it's just the size of the cape. I'm going to cut everything else. So this one's going to be kind of a paper pieced one. And that may not cut all the way through. Let me grab a shim. Sometimes a shim is enough to go through my glitter cardstock. This is glitter cardstock from Spellbinders. Experiment with what you have to see what works best for you. But sometimes I have to use bats. Sometimes I have to use my precision base plate, and that puts extra pressure on it, which takes it away from the plastic, which kind of sucks. But we're going to try this. And if it hasn't cut all the way through, which probably hasn't. Yep, it didn't cut all the way through, but you can see where it cut, right? You can see that. It cut through on part of it, but not all of it. I'm going to take out my precision base plate. That has completely come off and slid down the plastic. I need to try to redo that. And I'm going to try it again. Sliding that back into the grooves where it already cut. Place it right on there, and we're going to just run that through. Okay, and this time it cut all the way through. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it slid down. That's really weird. Now you get to, that's my camera. Yeah, it looks like a little mirror. I love this thing, and the metal part stays flat, but it's the plastic that warps. Okay. Let's cut this guy out of some white. Oh, by the way, hello, Terry Cooper. I did see you pop in, honey. I have some other videos planned for the next week or so, and that means I have a lot of stuff to record and everything. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next few days. I completely forgot yesterday. I had completely forgotten that it was time for this. Okay, so we also want to make his face white and his teeth white. Is this teeth and... Okay, I think this is his teeth and his tongue. So the teeth need to be white and the tongue needs to be red. So we can either cut them all out of white and color it with our markers, or we can cut multiples out of our pattern paper. So it is entirely up to you. If you do not have colored paper, your colored cardstock that you want to use, you can always just go with your white, because everybody's going to have white. That's kind of a staple. So you can go with the white, and then you can just use some markers, whatever markers, because most of us have some kind of coloring medium. So yeah, the cards that I made yesterday were finishing up. The color markers are really easy, but it also takes more time. But it also gives you a chance to practice coloring. So Terry Cooper, you're right on all fronts. It's just another, it's basically another way to do things. I like using pattern paper, cardstock pattern, not pattern, what am I talking about? I like using colored cardstock a lot because it's faster, but it also means that you don't get to customize it as much. The colors are always going to be solid, they're, unless you add marker to them. So there are reasons to do all of the above. Okay, let's put this little guy together. So on here, you can see, there we go. I've got enough of a shadow on there. You can see he's got different marks on there to tell you where to layer everything. Okay. So we're going to be layering all the things. I want his cape. I only need this part and this part to be out of the glitter, and I might keep his pants. I think I might keep his pants as glitter too. Problem with this is it's hard to see. Luckily though, it pressed so much that I can actually see it on the back. So let's cut his pants off of his body here. Yeah, I'm actually going to do paper piercing. What other markers do you recommend? So this is from ASMR. What other markers do you recommend? I use alcohol ones, but find them messy. So if you're finding your alcohol markers are messy, it might actually be those specific markers. I do occasionally get stuff on my hands, and that's because I've probably done something stupid and just marked on myself. I don't have a lot of, I don't think that they are really that messy. Alcohol markers, the positive on them is they blend really nicely together. The alcohol makes them do that. I have used other markers that do not blend quite so well. I do have watercolor markers that I haven't used in a bit. And again, it's kind of where you need to use them with water in order to make them work well. I've got a couple of different brands of marker. Actually, I've got markers in there that I put closer to my desk so that I would hopefully use them. And guess what? I have not done it yet. I'm still needing to use my I'm needing to use my alcohol markers more often. Oh, Adelaide is saying she thinks that the glow in the dark would look really good for the teeth. I've also got glow in the dark embossing powder that I haven't really tried. And I'm sorry, honey, I don't remember where I put it. I think it's over in a cabinet over here that I need to reorganize. I've got so many things that I need to do. I want to do all the things, but yes, I definitely think that it would look really cool with that. This isn't going to be the only time I use this little guy. Come on, I need a little glue on there so I can put his pants on. There we go. And I'm wanting to do this as I go because I don't want to lose any of the pieces when I cut them off. We've only got a cute few pieces here, but if you want to do the layering like what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I wanted to do his shirt. What color did I want to do his shirt? His shirt, I think I wanted to do his shirt and everything purple. Do we want to go with purple? Okay. I could also have done this all in black. That probably would have been better instead of going with the white cardstock. Number one, you might be able to see it better. So I think I do need to cut them out again in black, I think, because we need the inside of his mouth to be black. Not really. I'm going to take my marker. I just dropped one of my magnets. So this one's not actually black. I want the black. Where did I put my black? I know I've got one in here, but I thought I had one out in the rest. If you haven't seen this, this is also something you could get at Pear Blossom Press. Yeah, these are fabulous. Okay, I'm going to color the area that is supposed to be covered with his mouth, all the inside of his mouth. So that, there we go. You can see it on here. That is so cool because that means that when you put this over, it's going to layer up perfectly. I'm going to leave his face really, really, really white because he is a vampire. So I'm just coloring the part that is supposed to be black. And I could just go ahead and color the rest of it, his shirt purple, and then cover it with the wings. I think that's what I'm going to do instead of cutting out another piece of cardstock. Wanted that one in there. So here's a purple. This one is called, if I can read it, can y'all read it? Yep. I don't know. It's purple. He's dead. Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? Yeah. So that voice you heard was the Todd because we watched Castle, and that's from an episode of Castle where Margaret says, "Is he dead?" because she was practicing for a show. Okay. And just doing this is not really the way I normally do things. I'm usually, when I'm working on anything, I'm thinking about what does it look like now? Because then I'll add things as I go along, and I still want each piece to look great. This is where I know what I want, what I really, really want. And I am going to go ahead and messy color because it doesn't really matter. I would be just using a solid color cardstock for this. So that's something you can do. You can also do ink blending on your white cardstock and make things look fabulous. All right. So he's not done yet. He's not done yet. I know that looks blue. That is not blue. That is purple. Here's my black. Let's go ahead and trim off his wings. And again, I am looking at the back where the score line went really good in there. Okay, I don't care if I cut his arm. There we go. That's gonna look so good. Stephanie says, I watched Castle too. I remember that episode. I know. She kept saying, "Is he dead?" And Todd and I, we are some of those weird people that we use things we saw in a show in our regular daily conversation. I have spoken. What's funny is when we were with his family and none of them knew what we were talking about.
Welcome to Costco, I love you.
Welcome to Costco, I love you. Yeah, that one was really funny too. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. If anybody has seen Idiocracy, y'all know what I'm talking about. Welcome to Costco, I love you. Okay, I'm looking at this. Let me look at the die. Movie quotes or song lyrics are spoken here. Absolutely.
It is known.
It is known. I think I cut further than I was supposed to. That's okay, because I can. I get that too when I quote Bones. I think I need to zoom out some because y'all can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I think I cut off a little bit that I wasn't supposed to, but that's okay because I'll cut it off and I'll put it on here and we will still be fine. because there's a little bit over by his hand that was supposed to be. Hey, Miss Danielle, how are you doing, honey? I came back. I'm very glad that the internet seems to be working fine. I'm looking at this and it looks like it's going through fine. It doesn't look like we're having any issues other than Twitch is thinking that we have a weird bit rate. But I think what it's saying is I have a too high a bit rate, which is much better than not having enough. Okay, let's see if I can just pull that off. Yep. So the plan is also we are going to be going live again tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern, unless you are one of my YouTube members, and then you guys get to come and hang out with me if you want at excuse me, at 4:30. Okay, so that is the plan. Okay, now we have the little hands. See his little hands? You can't see his hands. I got to pop them out for you to see them. Got his little hands. Let's go ahead and put those on. And those are going to stay stark white too because he's a vampire. Stephanie says, yes, everything is fine. Perfect. This is going to go over the glitter, which means it may not want to stick immediately. But you know what? That's okay. I have an acrylic block for that. So want to know, what have y'all been doing while I have been away? And as I told you, it was Todd's fault. Actually, it kind of was because he opened that bag and it kind of went over my other bag that had the computer stuff in it. But it's not really his fault. You know, he didn't mean to do that. But still, you know. Okay, so now we have his little teeth. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then I need to, there's this tongue. His tongue's there. So I need that, and I either need to cut it out or I need to color it. And y'all saw how easy it is to just color something. I have been doing that a little bit more lately. It's like leaving them in the cardstock and then just coloring them. Oh, actually, that needs to go up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do that over. Linda says, I finished my KCC 19 over the weekend. Fabulous. And ASMR said, Spectrum in my area is shockingly working for a change, but it ping-pongs a lot. Yeah, that's something else I'm not 100% sure on. I played a little bit of Fortnite yesterday after I got done with other things because I wanted to and I hadn't tried it out yet. And it's a new season. I haven't actually gotten to do anything with the new season. I think I need to put his hair down first. That might be a good idea. And I want his hair to be regular, so I need to do, either I need to color that. I think I'm going to color it. Color it, or you can cut it out. For you guys that haven't done this, one of the downsides of doing the coloring is that you also wind on white cardstock is you also wind up with that edge that is white. That even happens when you do the layering of cardstock sometimes if he has a white core. So you'll want to go back with your marker and clean that up too. It just looks more polished if you do. You don't have to, but it's a good idea to get into a habit of it, which I'm not really because I don't do a lot of it like this, but yeah. I noticed that a lot yesterday because the cards I made yesterday, and there are going to be pictures on Instagram and all of that. They are some more from the club kits from this month. Yeah, there's some more for the club kits for August, and they turned out adorable. I loved them. I might show them to you tonight, if y'all ask nicely. Okay, we're going to do the tongue. Let me get that out of here. My Gloria Wolf Pokey tool. I'm going to put it over a part that doesn't matter, or you could put it back in the spot. The only problem is sometimes it pops out. I'm going to do that anyway. Go in there. Go in there. Okay, so Linda said she finished her KCC 19 over the weekend, and Cordelia says, I haven't even cut the papers. Yeah. I haven't done a KCC in a bit. I probably should because I have too many papers, right? I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to put it on top. So this is probably what you're talking about getting messy. It does get messy when on your fingers if you're holding onto the paper while you're doing it because you'll get the ink on there. But a little alcohol, because these are alcohol markers, cleans it right up. So I'm not sure what you were talking about when you said that it was messy. It really depends on how you're doing it, what you're doing as to how messy it's going to be and that sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put our little tongue in. Hello, Miss Anne-Marie. I don't know if I said hello, but I'm saying hello now. And I'm lining it up with the lines that are on the embossed lines that are on the die cut. Oh, look at him. He's going to be so cute. He's perfect. Okay, now I got to add glue to the back of his little face. We're pretty much done. I mean, this is a really easy one to do. And if you already have some backgrounds made, that's going to make it even easier. And if you don't have any backgrounds done, guess what? That's what our class on Saturday is going to be all about. It's making textured backgrounds using Simon Hurley pastes. There he is. There is, and you can't see his eyes, but there we go. Now you can see his eyes. I'm gonna take a chance. A lot of times when I try to draw them back on, and so that you can see them better, I wind up with an ink splot, a little bit more ink comes out of my pen than what I want. So hopefully this one is gonna work okay. Oh, that worked perfect. Okay, so now you can see his little eyes. Isn't he adorable? He is fabulous. Love him. Okay, let me see what backgrounds do I have that I want to play with this guy. This is actually something that would be kind of cool. This is from a new set from Lisa Horton that I used like about a week ago, but I'm probably going to want to use one of my black ones that's in the back here. Here's something I could possibly use. Maybe. But I have a lot of them that are kind of cool, that are all basically ones that I did a year or so ago and never got around to using. So this is something I have to let y'all know if you don't do it. And those of you who've been watching me for a while already know this. Make a bunch of backgrounds at Halloween. It is just so fun. Okay, Cordelia, I hope you feel better. But the making backgrounds is really fun, but I have a habit of making more than I'm actually going to use. So I've got a bunch of backgrounds over here. Here's a splatter. This is another kind of a splatter. I know I've got, this one is a fun textured-y one. But some of these are just too dark for him. So maybe, nah. That's not what I'm not going to do. This one actually would work much better for Christmas. All right. Okay, that one looks kind of cool. But even this would look good. Ooh, look at that one. This one has got silver glitter on it, and that was from when we were playing with the Better Press without the Better Press system. It was a Better Press plate. That one was from a few months ago. This one is another one where we did with that Better Press plate. It's kind of a cool watercolory background. Yeah, y'all are liking that one. I thought I had some Simon Hurley ghosts in here, but I don't know where they went. I've got everything kind of in color order. Do I have any reds? I did have some reds. Are they in the front? I know that my Simon Hurley ghosties are not in the reds. I do have this one though. Hey Bethany, how you doing, honey? I did see that you put up a video, but I haven't actually watched it because I just saw that this morning and I was like having to get stuff done. Oh, that one's kind of cool too. This one is a cool textury one that is kind of like doing ink smushing, but with the paste. You're tired? Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to go with one of these from the... We're going to go with one of these. Okay, y'all have to let me know what you think. We decided that the blacks are too black, but these four... Yeah, these four would work. Could also do a layering kind of thing. So, actually, there was another one I wanted to look at that's in the blacks too. This one I thought was kind of cool too. This is actually something I picked up at Creativation where they made this is like a gel print or something that they made. Okay, so you like it better to have it with the gray. All right, so we're going to do the gray. And this one is an ink smush. I think it was just cleanup, I think. So we're going to do this one. We need the sentiments now. I'm going to take this back out. Could do something I haven't done in a bit. We could do the sentiment on, for his shirt, instead of coloring it on there, there's a die for that. I forgot. I'm an idiot. There's a die for that. Where did I put the... Give me just a sec. I'm, of course, looking... Here's the magnet. Okay, here's the magnet. 2, 3. So it's basically just 4 dies. We've got the big one that is for the background, which we used. We've got one for his face and hands. We've got one for his teeth and tongue. And then we've got one for his shirt. And I neglected to use the shirt. And that goes right in there. So there is day 1. But I'm thinking I could do the sentiment on black cardstock and emboss it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I also want to make a template. Do I want to make a template? No, I don't have to. I've got these guys. Where did I put? There we go. So do we want to use the one that's suggested in the card, which is have a fantastic night? Do we want to use that one? I'm thinking that may be a good idea. Oh, Linda, yeah. Linda says, I was wondering why you didn't cut his shirt out. It's because I was looking at it and forgot. It's like, oh, this should be another color. So ASMR says yes to the have a fantastic night. And it is... It's there. Treat filled. Where's my fantastic? I love the fantastic. I was a vampire for Halloween so many times. There we go. It's right here in the middle. So I think I'm going to use this piece of cardstock. Actually, I was using it and I dropped it on the floor and that didn't really work out too well because, yeah, it does it. It does what it does. I think I'm going to try cutting it out of the center. I may be able to do that with a punch and then do fussy cutting. I think that's what I'm going to try. So let's go ahead and stamp it out. And then I can use this hopefully as the background, as a matting layer, because I kind of want to do that. And okay, words. Let's do some heat embossing. So where did I put? I haven't gone through my stuff. I don't know where anything is. I thought I put everything away right before I left and put it away well, but apparently, here we go. It's right under my nose. This one is the Rabbit Hole Designs. Look at all that powder. Anti-static powder tool. Hey, Miss Linda. Welcome in, honey. How are you doing? And then, so that I can see it. Yeah, well, I need to do it on white anyway. We've got white ink. This is my Gina K Designs. I need to put another piece of washi on there. Oh, that looks good. I'm so happy all of you guys came to see me today. I put down way too much. But that looks good. And then we're just going to heat that up real quick. I think that's almost done. Just making sure. That looks good. And I'm going to clean this up. One thing, you don't want to touch the embossing right after you heat it up, because guess what? That's hot plastic. It won't burn you bad, but you'll feel it and you'll smear it. Ask me how I know. Done that one too many times. Okay, I'm going to put my stamp back on there so I don't lose it. And I did say that I was going to try using a punch for this, and you probably could, but I just changed my mind. I really just need to have the edges because I want to make sure that I'm able to do, I want to use it as a mat. I want to have a black line around everything. So I'm going to just cut this out bigger than I need using a craft knife. And then I can trim the actual sentiment down to however what size I want, because I don't know how big I need it yet. And where are my rags? Did I put them somewhere? I hid them from myself. I always hide everything from myself. Anybody else do that? Paper towel time. Okay, so our sentiment looks great. There is a little bit of white flakes because I didn't really paying attention when I put it down. Because you can always take some of that off. You guys are always hiding things from yourself, huh? Let's go with our decal trimmer. And I already know what size I want the mat. I want the mat to be just a little bit smaller than A2. So that's going to be 4 by 5 3/4. So I'm trimming a little bit off of 2 sides. And then the last 2 sides are going to get it down to size. So this one's going to be at 4. And this one's going to be at 5 1/4. And I can already tell. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I put it in there crooked and thought that it was crooked. Okay. So now I have my matting layer with a hole in it that nobody's going to see. That's going to look nice. See the edges? That's cool. And then this piece of watercolor cardstock, watercolor paper, that one needs to be smaller. I kind of like, well, I kind of like the drippies, but I also kind of like the white space. I think this side is probably the part I don't like the most. So I'm going to do this piece first. This is where it was connected in the book. Robbie says, put away secret and safe. Yes, it's on my desk or in a drawer, and yeah, the gremlins come and take them away. That's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, so this one's going to need to be 5. I really like those drips. 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm trimming 2 sides down almost long enough. I'm also trimming this one closer because I want most of the drips. So that edge is going to be right at 5 inches. Come on, don't move. Okay. So this one's going to be at 3 3/4. Do I want that much cut off? No. Okay, I'm going to trim the other side again because I'm trying to decide exactly where I want it. Hey, Miss Melissa, we're going to be finishing up in just a couple of minutes probably, unless you guys want this. I haven't put it together yet, but y'all probably want the card. But I will be going live again tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so this one's going to be at 3 3/4. I don't want that much. I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. I'm trimming down the edges because I want to keep some of the cool bits. So that's going to be at 5. That's what happens when you have a cool panel from like a year ago. I like this side better. Let's try a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Is that still the way I want it? Yes, it's still pretty much the way I want it. And this side's going to cut it down the last bit. Anne-Marie Klein says, won the best door prize. Okay. So she just says, I won the best door prize this weekend, a Spellbinders magnetic easel for dies while working on a card. Fabulous. Yeah, I've got a couple of different magnet things that kind of are away from my desk. Well, they're on my desk, but it's where I've got a little bit of space here around this mat. And that means occasionally things start moving a little bit further away, so it's not quite. Yeah, nobody has got enough space to get all the things they want to play with, like in this bit of space, because if you try to do that with me, I get overstressed, and I'm not going to do that. So we've got this, and we've got this. So this is kind of where we're going. And then we've got our sentiment that I am going to trim down a little bit. And this is going to look cool. You could, of course, use shape dies for that too. So I'm going to go ahead, and right now it is almost 1 o'clock. And like I said, I am trying to keep the noon ones short, just letting you know. I am also going to try to keep my live streams in general shorter to make it so it's easier for you guys that are watching the replay to go through and not miss anything, but still not have to spend 3 hours on a single live stream. Although I love playing with y'all. I love hanging out. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to do the giveaway. Where's my button? I need to pull that up too. And need to make sure that's reset. I think it automatically resets after a while, which is good. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. Hi, Cheryl Johnson. So hello, Miss Cheryl. If you guys want to get in on the giveaway for this card that has not been completely assembled yet, it is assembly in progress. Type into the chat !join to get in on the giveaway. That is for you guys on YouTube and you guys over on Twitch. think for this guy, do I want to put him up on a wobble? And do I still have any in my drawer over here? Because I don't know. Because we could do that. We could just pop him up on foam because you know what? Foam is life and I have my foam. I think that's what I'm going to do on this one. We're going to pop him up on some foam. I think a year ago I won my first card from you. It was a cute Shaker Halloween card. I love my I love my Halloween cards anyway. They're always fun. This one, we're basically focusing on what the cute die set can do. Okay, we're focusing on that. We're not focusing on the backgrounds or anything like that, although I will be doing videos and live streams on that before too long again, because that is just so friggin' fun. But once you get the background done, you can add all your cute images or spooky images or whatever you want to the front, and that just does it. That just makes it awesome. Okay, I'm adding some foam on there, and actually these guys, I'm going to make sure I'm putting the ones for his cape are kind of at a little bit of a triangle. Excuse me. So that we can take advantage of that shape. And again, make sure that you pop in and type in exclamation point and join if you want to win this card. I think I may add some of those fun sequins too, because we do have some purple in here. So the purple, orange, and black would go good as accents. Okay. And this is one where, because this is watercolor paper, it is already nice and thick and heavy, very substantial. So I don't really feel that I need to add foam to the back of this panel. Sometimes I add foam to the back of my main panel onto the card just so that it feels more substantial, so the entire card feels nice. But this, with these layers, and one of the layers being watercolor cardstock, it already feels nice. Plus, of course, I always use heavyweight cardstock for my card bases. Oh, I want the drippy going down. Let's do it this way. Oh, he is so cute, isn't he? Yes. He is adorable. I think this might have actually been some spray cleanup, because I did sprays last year too. So we'll have to remember to do that at some point between now and the end of October. We need to do some spray backgrounds. The backgrounds I'm doing in the class on Saturday are going to be using Simon Hurley paste, because, yeah. I think I want jaggedy edges on this too, so let's do that. I don't think I need to really trim down much. I just need to kind of polish those edges. Terry says, I shall name him Count Todd. A one. A two. So he's being the Sesame Street Count. God. Okay, so have a fantastic time. Let's put a little bit of foam on the back of that one. Okay, so we're going to do the giveaway as soon as I get done, which I'm almost done. I'm going to add a few little sequence, and then we're going to have our drawing, and that'll be it for today's daytime live stream. Like I said, I will be doing either a live stream or a recorded video every day between now and the end of the month for the next 13 days. Today is day one of the 13 days of Craft-o-ween. So you're going to see more Halloween cards, among other things, on my channel. Tonight we do have another live stream. I have not decided what I'm going to work on, but I do have several new collections that I need to bring out and play with. So I'm going to plan on doing that tonight. Oh, well, thank you so much, Robbie. Yeah, come back at 5 o'clock tonight, or if you want to join my membership on YouTube, you can come and join us at 4:30. Links to everything are below the video, so you can see that and see what you want to do. But we'd love to have you, and we're going to have a lot of fun. These guys have actually been behaving because they knew I said I was going to try to keep it quick. Although we did have a zombie, we did have Santa pop into the stream already. So it is what it is. Oh, I also don't. I need to do my zombie ticker thing. Yeah, Jana says for you to come back too and welcomes you. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Okay, could I put a link in the comments for the guillotine cutter? Let me just double check and see if it's in the description. It probably is in the description. I'm just going to scroll down that to see. This one is from Spellbinders. It's not down there. So let me, if you click on any of the links that are for Spellbinders down below, you'll be able to get to that one. But let me see if I can get a Link Deli link real quick. There's been a couple of folks in here just kind of lurking, huh? Okay, so I think I have it on one of my product lists. So favorites. I don't know why it's not listed on my favorites, because I thought I had it on my favorites. Edit. Should have been. Let me grab it again. And put it there, and then it'll take me just a second to get this. Sorry. So which trimmer were you interested in? Were you interested in the decal trimmer or I think you were interested in the decal trimmer. So I'm going to look that one. Zombies, yeah. So that should have already been on my favorites, but that's okay. And then my Spellbinders trimmer. Okay, so that's not going to be hard for me to add. So give me just a second. But yeah, let me know. Helen, I think you were interested in the decal trimmer. So let me get that. Why can I not see it?
A small vacation just put this off until now. Meow, 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 Todd.
Copy link. God grief. So Terry just said that a short vacation put this off until now. Meow, 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 Todd. Okay, that didn't work. Bum, ba, bum. I know, I am very boring right now. Maureen wants the card too. Yay. Pen, and where is my decal? Okay. Now I can do it. I thought I had it in the bottom. I probably removed it at some point because I've got my favorites are listed in the description plus some additional ones. And I think what happened was I removed some things because sometimes the lists are so long, they do not work on YouTube. They have a limit as to how many things you can do it. Let me do shortened shop name and so the one that you wanted to get access to was the decal trimmer copy. Yeah. No, you are fine. Okay. Sorry to get you so off track. I have the old trimmer, 38 years old, and I just love it, but it is old. The old straight cut. Okay, so I have both the speckle. I have the decal trimmer from Tim Holtz, Tonic Studios, and I have the guillotine trimmer from Spellbinders. I love both of them. This is the one that is the decal trimmer that I just put into the chat for you. If you're interested in the Spellbinders one, I'm going to go ahead and add that one as well. And I appreciate you wanting to use my links though. So thank you so much for that. Okay, now I can move this down so I can actually see what I'm doing again. Okay. 15 people in the drawing. Yay. Okay, so hey. Hi, Luna. Welcome. Yeah, I will go back over what we got and what I did with it. But we're almost done with the card. And if you want a chance to win this card, type !join into the chat. This is also going to be up as the replay. So replay crew, you can take a look at it. I am thinking of adding a replay crew giveaway type of thing, but I haven't actually thought about it because I just got back from vacation and my brain does not work. Okay. And my husband's probably thinking your brain never works. He is sitting off to the side because he's doing his work. Okay, so we have a fantastic night. We get out one of my triangle trays. I do have some fun goodies to show you guys. I'm probably going to do a video on that in the next. I might record it today because I really want to show y'all because I really want to play with all the goodies that I just got in. Oh yeah, y'all are going to love them. And I'm kind of thinking, I think I need to actually order more because yeah, it's a thing. I kind of do. Okay. This is in a bag with adhesive on there. So now I have sequins stuck to the adhesive. Isn't that nice? Because I'm an idiot. I also have lots more sequins and stuff. Different little embellishments like this for Halloween. Terry Cooper says Todd's feet. Linda is saying, Luna says, I'm at work also listening to pass the chaos time. Welcome in, Nancy. Welcome in, Bob. Hi, it's Elise. Thanks to okay, so the one that says Bob Davison says, thanks, so cute, love Halloween. Yes. And Adeline just put her card into Discord. So for you guys that don't usually attend my Tuesday night lives, this is what it is. Everybody in the chat gets to post stuff in my Discord channel. And then at some point during the night, I'm trying to make it at 6:30. I will be going through what I'm calling a stream showcase to show off you guys' work. Okay, so I think I want a couple of little guys here and a couple little guys there. And this tool has a wax tip. This one actually came with the Lisa Horton. It's one of her boards. It's got the scoreboard and it's a stencil thing. I already forgot the name of it. I am so bad sometimes with product names. But any of them that have got the plastic tip, the wax tip are going to work because the wax is what's used to pick it up. Just like when you do, that's where that one went. Just like if you do anything with diamond painting, they've got their wand that has the wax. I don't want that one that close. I think I want that one somewhere else. Okay. I changed my mind. Hi, Elka. Welcome in, honey. Let's put the orange up. Well, it just picked up two of them and the other one's black. I guess I'm putting black there. Let's do this littler one. That is orange. I'm trying to do the flat side down, but sometimes they don't want to land correctly. And a little purple. Or a little black. Okay, another black one decided to stick onto my purple one. I had no choice. I had to do it in the glitter. Yeah, it was a thing. It was definitely a thing. Okay. So how's that? I think that. I was going to say it was done, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was screaming for a couple more sequins. I actually needed a little bit more orange to make some color pop. So we've got orange, black, and purple. Yes, that is purple. You can't see the purple because the color correct. I need to fix the color. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, this is the card we're giving away. Anybody else want in on the giveaway before I end it? I'm not talking about ending me. I'm talking about ending the live. We will be back at 4:30 for members and 5 o'clock for for everybody else. And we will do some more crafting. It's probably going to be Christmassy stuff because I have a bunch of new Christmassy stuff to play with. Okay. Anybody else in the giveaway? Thank you, Miss Stephanie. I think he's so cute. He's so cute. Love him, love him, love him. And I got to use up one of those backgrounds that's been sitting over here in a bin since I pulled it out of wherever else it was hiding. But one of the ones has been sitting around for a while. Reminder, if you haven't already smashed the like, go ahead and do that. And if you have any crafty friends that you think might enjoy watching the replay of the live, be sure to share that. I'd love it if you guys would share this over on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, and we can bring some more folks in for tonight. That would be super fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway since nobody else is going into the drawing. He does have legs. Those are his legs. He's not a bat. He's a vampire. You know, it would be really, well, I'm not going to do it on this one. I'll probably do it on another one. But you could also put red marker or Nuvo drops dripping from his teeth. That would be fun. But yeah, those are his little legs. Okay, so everybody thinks he's cute. Fabulous. That's what I want. Okay, we are going to go ahead and give it away. So, who's it going to be? Who's going to be the winner? And the winner is Miss Barbara, which means when I mail it to you, honey, you should have it like in a day or so because I saw you are in Ocala. I'm in Sanford, so we are right around the corner from each other. Okay, let me go ahead and first, though, in order to claim your prize, you do need to fill out the form. So the form was just popped into the chat. It's also in the description on YouTube. So fill out that form so I know where to mail this. But isn't he adorable? Love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to end now. I will see you guys again, 4:30 for members, 5 p.m. for everybody that is coming for our regular live stream tonight. We're going to be making something probably Christmassy, but I haven't picked the collection yet. So I will see you guys. Oh, I'm in the middle between y'all. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys not too long from now. And anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. And oh, I'm not going to forget to do this. I need to roll credits because this is something that is new. I want to thank all of my channel members for your support and for coming and hanging out with me again today. You guys rock. I love seeing you guys, and I will see you guys again this afternoon. And thank you for everybody who participated in the live stream today and got a little bit chatty with me. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys later on. Bye, guys.